Good morning, race fans, and welcome to Transport Diecast Racing. I'm your host, JT. Thank you for joining us today at Angels Crest Highway for part 3 of round 1 of the Diecast International Race Series 2021. This is the second ever DIRS tournament, now featuring 32 cars that will be racing at 8 tracks in 2 countries. We received 63 entries from around the world, but only the fastest 32 qualified. Today, we'll be racing groups 5 and 6. And just as a reminder, the cars start here at TDR in California. Then they travel to Monster Motorsports in Colorado. From there, they go to RTR Diecast Racing League in Alabama, then to Jackson Pass Speedway in Pennsylvania. Then after a short trip to We Race Diecast in Maryland, the cars travel to Live Young Diecast in Texas. And then after their last stop in the US at Flat Rabbit Racing Club in Illinois, our drivers will fly across the Pacific Ocean to their final destination at Chaos Canyon in New Zealand. Now, before we start round 1, part 3, groups 5 and 6, let's take a look at our contestants. Our first driver in group 5 is Wobbly Bob from WB Racing out of Australia. He is driving a 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner, weighing in at 49.81 grams. He qualified 9th with a time of 15.918. Next up is Mopar Mac of Mac Mountain out of the USA. He is in a 1969 Dodge Charger 500, weighing 50.27 grams. He qualified 10th with a time of 16.005. Then we have Clutch from Filipiak Performance Diecast Racing. He is in a 1967 Shelby GT 500, weighing 48.80 grams. He qualified 21st with a time of 16.662. And now our last driver, Marquista of M&M Racing League. He's in a 2012 Corvette Z06 that weighs 47.51 grams. He qualified 22nd with a time of 16.687. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we now start the first race. We have Wobbly Bob and Mopar Mac in front, and Clutch and Marquista start in back. Now, just to remind everyone of the rules, all of our drivers will accumulate points over 8 tracks. Wobbly Bob out in front now, putting some distance between him and the pack. Clean jump. Nice finish from Bob. A little sloppy there as Mopar Mac catches up, but it's too late, and Wobbly Bob takes race 1 with 5 points, and Mopar Mac takes 3. We have 2 DNFs from Clutch and Marquista. It all started with a block from Marquista on the back straight. There he is. Slows down way too much. They make it around that curve, but another block from Marquista prevents both of them from finishing the race. They'll need to clean it up for the next lap. And now we rotate. Clutch joins Wobbly Bob in front, while Mopar Mac joins Marquista in the back. Clutch really needs to win this one from the pole position after that DNF. And it looks like they're not looking good, actually. Clutch and Wobbly Bob neck and neck. Oh! Clutch gets turned over, and he's out of the race. Wobbly Bob out in front, way in front, sloppy off of that turn. He gives Mopar Mac the chance to catch up, but Mac does not get around in time. And Wobbly Bob takes 2 in a row and has 10 points. Next on the list, there goes Clutch with his DNF. Next on the list is Mopar Mac with 6 points, so they've got a huge lead over the other 2. Everything looked fine until Clutch hit that railroad tie, and that caused them to flip over. A great maneuver from Mopar Mac as he gets out of the way just in time. Marquista follows him closely. And here's Wobbly Bob going out of control and pinballing across that entire straight, losing his massive lead and cutting it close with Mopar Mac there, who might have been able to take that race if he got around. All right, we rotate again. Marquista now joins Clutch in front, and we have the 2 high seeds in the back with Mopar Mac and Wobbly Bob. Clutch and Marquista really needing points in this race. And Clutch seems to take the lead, but no, Marquista comes out ahead. Mac follows his lead, and now Clutch is in third place, but he sees an opening. He goes for the pass from the inside, and he gets it, but they're nowhere to be. Oh, they're way in the back there. And an easy win for Marquista, as he's the only finisher with 5 points. Oh no, we also have another finisher with Clutch, as he finishes in second and takes 3 points. Another finisher. Okay, what happened to those guys? Mopar Mac takes third place for 2 points. But Wobbly Bob has DNF'd at that Sizzler curve. All that paint swapping must have stopped him there. And here's the replay where Clutch overtakes Mopar Mac from the inside lane. It all started with that bad drift from Mac as he goes too wide, opens up that inside lane, and Clutch is quick to hop in. It looks like he also got a little bump from Wobbly Bob there. I'm not sure if he would have gotten the pass without that. That actually might have been the cause of Bob's DNF, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, we rotate one more time for lap 4. Mopar Mac and Marquista out in front, Wobbly Bob and Clutch in the back. Clutch really needs to earn some points here, otherwise he's going to be really far behind. And Mopar Mac way out in front. Marquista not too far behind, now they're really tight. Waiting for a mistake from somebody. And Wobbly Bob goes for the pass, and he gets it as Marquista goes wide. And he gets another pass as Mopar... Oh my god, what is going on? We're going to have to watch the replay before I can say anything about that. That was a mess. Marquista lands a little wide, giving Wobbly Bob the inside lane to pass. And here, Mopar Mac just goes wild down that straight. All of that pinballing giving Bob the chance to pass. And then everyone else just follows his lead. Mopar Mac finishing in last place from first. That is the biggest drop that we've had here at Transport, I think, ever. But wow, what a series of events. And these are your scores from Group 5. Wobbly Bob with 3 wins takes 15 points, followed by Marquista with 10, and then Mopar Mac with 9, and Clutch with 5. Now for Group 6. Our first driver is Eric Slan of Slanman Customs, driving in Blink, a Corvette Grand Sport Roadster weighing 49.08 grams, qualifying in 11th with a 16.018. Then we have Iron Man of Irons Diecast Racing, driving in Mark 64, a 71 Maverick Grabber weighing 48.57 grams. He qualified 12th at 16.126. Next up is Key of Key's Diecast Garage, driving a 91 GMC Cyclone weighing 45.63 grams. He qualified 20th with a time of 16.570. And our last driver, Rowdy Rowley of Rowley Brothers Racing, driving a 66 Ford Fairlane GT that weighs 47.68 grams. He qualified 31st with 17.161. And now for our first race, we have Eric Slan and Iron Man out in front, Key and Rowdy Rowley in back. I didn't know Eric Slan was a blonde guy, but apparently he is, and he's out in the lead right now. Key passing Iron Man to take second place. Eric's way in the lead right now, but a little drift brings the other two back into the picture. But he builds on that lead now, and he's going to take first place. Easy win with 5 points, followed by Key and then Iron Man. And we have a fourth finisher with Rowdy Rowley also finishing. It looked like he was a DNF right there. Key barely sneaking by Iron Man there. If he was a little later, that probably wouldn't have happened. So good job there, earning an extra point. And now we're back at the top. We rotate cars. Key joins Slan in the front row. Iron Man now joins Rowdy Rowley in the back row. Rowdy Rowley. That's kind of a tongue twister, but Slan's way in front now. Wow, looks like he's a lot faster than Key. But an ugly drift turns him around, and Iron Man, it looks like he's pushing Eric until there where he drifts, and Eric now with a comfortable lead going back. Oh, God. Oh, God. Did he win that? That was close. A terrible drift again from Slan. but he gets a little help from Iron Man, who straightens him out. And let's see if Slan takes this win or if Key comes from behind. Well, that's terrible camera work. We're gonna have to check out the finish cam. And ooh, that was close. Let's slow that down. Looks like Slan barely gets the win here. Wow, that would have been a great win by Key, but he couldn't get lucky this time. And now for race 3. We rotate clockwise again. We have Rowdy Rowley and Key in front, Iron Man and Slan in the back. Rowley in desperate need of some points, so hopefully he can finish somewhere in the top 2. But that does not look like it's gonna happen, as Eric Slan and Key have gone way ahead. Slan with a bad drift, giving Key a massive lead. And Key should be comfortably taking this win, and he does, as he collects 5 points. Slan now finishing in second, a good 2 or 3 seconds behind him, but he takes 3 points. And it looks like we have a double DNF, with Iron Man getting stopped by Rowdy Rowley on the final crash curve. This is not what either of them needed. It looks like Rowley blocked Iron Man for the entire race up until their DNF. Wow, he blocks him on the whole back straight too, which is why they didn't finish. And this is why it's so important to be the high seed. And now for our last lap, we have Iron Man joining Rowdy Rowley in the front row as Key joins Slan in the back row. Rowley and Iron Man both desperately needing some points here, and it looks like Iron Man will take the lead, followed closely by Slan until that drift. Now Iron Man with a huge lead, and it looks like he will get a much needed 5 points as long as he doesn't spin out here. Nope, he finishes in first, followed by Slan, and then Rowley, and then Key. I don't think positions changed, but Iron Man got some much needed points right there, so he's not too far behind now. He picks up a lot of distance on that curve heading into the back straight. He lost Eric by a few bus lengths, I want to say. That was a beautiful run by Iron Man, taking first place and keeping the point spread a lot closer. And that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. In Group 6, we have Eric Slan with 16 points, followed by Key with 12, Iron Man with 9, and Rowdy Rowley suffering with only 4 points. And here are your standings. There will be one more video here at Transport before the cars travel to Monster Motorsports in Colorado. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.